Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to some more Feed the Beast, episode 5, and I was actually going to record some regular vanilla Minecraft today, but what ended up happening is I went to launch Minecraft, and it launched fine and everything. Then when I went into my single player world, this didn't work on any other worlds, but when I launched that world in particular, my game insta-froze 5 times in a row, so I'm hoping that world isn't indefinitely bugged, otherwise I'm going to be super sad. Not even making it to episode 100, but I'm sure a computer restart or something along those lines maybe how to fix the issue. But for now I got some more Feed the Beast, and I thought I'd bring you this anyway because there's so much I need to do, and I felt like pumping out another episode for you guys to watch, and you guys really enjoyed last episode, so I thought I'd bring another one today. And last episode we got stuck into our nano suit, and I finally just figured out how to charge the thing. I totally forgot that you actually needed to charge them, and what I've built here is just an MFE rather, and hopefully what we got today, we've got a different microphone keyboard setup, so hopefully it's working out. I'm just piddle-padding around trying new things, but to create the MFE, pretty basic, just a machine block, 4 energy crystals, and 4 insulated gold cables which are just made out of gold ingots, and a lot of rubber. But say, last episode rather, we suggested a rubber tree farm in order to mass produce rubber, and I think that's exactly what we're going to get done today. Been needing to do this for a while, and finally I can actually get it done. But before we do that, obviously what we have here is some more carbon plates I cooked up in between the last episode and this episode, which that should enable us to make a final piece of the puzzle that we can create. My game is lagging, it's probably going to crash, but if it's not, I'll be a bit... There we go. I don't understand why my game hates me so much. But anyway, moving on. I'm not quite sure where we've got our energy crystals stored away. It looks like we just solved that mystery. And if the Minecraft audio again sounds a bit weird, I do apologize. I'm trying to fix some stuff up. But bam, we have plate leggings rather. And I don't know, a bit of a non-Minecraft related kind of update for you guys. I've been plastering through a free MMO on Steam called Dragon Nest, and that's just been sucking the life out of me. If you guys want to see some content from that game, it's a free-to-play, as I said, MMO RPG on Steam, and if you guys want to see some content from that, from me at least, I'm happy to bring you some, but until then you're going to have to let me know. But to charge up the nano suit at least, what I was using was the MFE, and I haven't currently got a very viable way to actually recharge the MFE. What I have been doing, and I really don't recommend this at all, is using batteries. So what I'll be doing is grabbing a fuel source, filling the battery up with power, and then putting the battery down here, and that charges my nano suit. Now, I'm probably going to have to research some better ways than that, because I know for a fact that's terrible. That's not a good way to do it. But that's currently what I'm stuck with, and even with the nanosuit uncharged, it looks like it's better armor than the iron. So that's good news. Hopefully it picks up in the armor development once we actually charge it. And we removed a bunch of these rubber trees. I'm not sure if I showed you guys that last episode, but this isn't where we're going to have our rubber tree farm. And truth be told, I don't actually know where we're going to put it, but I thought I just did some damage to myself then. But anyway, continuing onwards, I want to put it into a kind of unique place, and one area I did think of putting it in is into the side of this mountain, digging it out a little bit, well, a lot, and shoving a tree farm in the side of it, and having like glass windows on the side so I can just fly into it. And that's actually probably what I'll think to do. I'm looking for kind of OG, kind of original ideas to do into this game, and I feel like that will be amazing if I can pull it off and it looks nice. Only issue is, as you can probably tell, is that the size of it isn't exactly too big, which isn't too bad because I probably could do multiple stories, but at the same time I'd prefer to have one big flat one. But if worse comes to worse, I can always extend it out sideways. It looked really strange, so I might not do that, but it's always an option. And in the live streams, I've actually been doing a lot, but I haven't shown it in an episode. I've actually built a turtle, and I don't know where he's gone. I think he's died. There he is. But what this turtle does is dig holes for me. and this guy is amazing, but he doesn't always deliver the goods, quite literally. But what ends up happening is I always lose this guy. He always goes, what the fuck? What is down here? Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, thank you. What he'll do, he'll excavate downwards a predetermined kind of amount. You kind of, format him to do what you want. And I'll give you guys a brief little show off in a minute. But this thing's fairly easy to make. I was going to make it for an episode, but since we've already got one lying around, I was under the impression that he died. And I got really sad. I've lost one of these in the past, and that pretty much half tore my heart out. So to make the turtle, it's pretty easy. Just get a computer, a chest, a bunch of ingots, and the computer isn't as expensive as you would imagine. I did imagine that would kind of require like advanced circuits and stuff, but it's actually really easy to make. So the turtle, it's cheap, it's effective, and it kicks ass. So I'm going to be using this thing a fair bit, and for massive excavation projects, this thing is great if you're in the area, have a world anchor, or just have general patience. This guy can get lost underwater and under lava, and luckily myself, I haven't actually shoved him under a nice little cozy lava blanket yet, so I haven't had to retrieve him inside such things. So saying that he doesn't actually die in lava could be a complete lie. This guy pretty much, I don't know, he's very, very reckless, does not give a shit, he just mindlessly digs blocks away, but he's great. And I'll quickly show you guys what we might do whilst we do some other stuff is actually start away on our rubber tree farm. And the more I think about it, the more ridiculous this side of the mountain project is, but we're going to do it anyway. At least give it a go before we give up on it. And we'll begin with the pickaxe. And as I said before, the audio may be a bit strange for this episode. I'm not actually recording through speakers. Rather, I've got a speaker set up and it's playing it into the microphone. So it's going to be the worst audio quality ever in terms of in-game. Either that or it doesn't exist. Either way, I hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and it's kind of bit like my videos are going to be in like alpha stage like in the next few episodes, but eventually we shall hook ourselves up with a setup. I've actually got a boom, not a boom, I don't even know, I'm talking out of my ass. A shock mount, a pop filter, a brand new pair of headphones, and a mic stand coming in the way. So depending on how long that takes to ship via Amazon will kind of influence how long it takes until I get my full setup. But for now, we just got our raw mic, our $2 speakers, and my voice and my game and my computer. So until then, we shall proceed with those things, and I don't know, hopefully it works out, and I'll be a bit sad if it doesn't, but I hope you guys can persevere with me as I wait for this brand new lead gear. Now, the turtle isn't exactly necessary where I am right now, and I haven't used this little dude in a while, but I'll give you guys a brief little introduction to the little guy. And what we basically do is you click on this little square Pokeball here. It actually doesn't matter. You can click anywhere on him, and basically he responds to a bunch of commands. So realistically, to take the guesswork out of it, I'm going to show you guys two commands that I know that you can use for yourself. Now, I haven't actually learnt these to the best of my abilities, but the two commands I know are tunnel and excavate. The difference being tunnel just digs a straightforward tunnel, and excavate digs down, as you would have seen before. So for tunneling, what I'm going to do is type a tunnel 3, and I don't know if that'll do it, but we actually should refuel him. And how we do refuel him, rather, we probably should show you guys that. I'm not sure if I can do it whilst he's being a little ninja. How do we... Well, anyway, to refuel him, this little auto digger, what you need to do, what you need to do is type refuel and then the amount that you want to refuel it. And since we had 11 coal, we type refuel 11. He will suck that out of his inventory, and that'll put his fuel level up a little bit. And obviously he already had fuel in him, so 11 coal isn't going to give you that much every single time. So I think I've done something wrong. I know I've done something wrong in commanding him, but I think if you just type tunnel 3, it'll just dig it 2 blocks long. So if we type tunnel 3 by, say, 10 or something like that, we'll try that. I don't know. Nope. What do you want from me, Mr. Turtle? He confuses the crap out of me. Tunnel 10? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure how it works is the number that you give him, that's how wide it is. So I don't want to have a 10 wide thing, but it looks like I'm completely wrong, and that's exactly just what he does, is just dig this 3x2 and 10 blocks long is what I'm guessing he's going to be. I'm probably going to have to kind of configure around with this guy a little bit more before I try and start giving pointers, but hopefully you guys learned the basic commands at least, and if you want to learn a bit more for yourself, there's definitely going to be tunneling guides with the turtle on YouTube, and my incompetence probably isn't the best place to kind of look for that information, but there's probably a butt ton of guides out there for you guys, but I'll leave the guides to the best. And yeah, once this guy finishes tunneling, we should be able to figure out how much left space we have. I don't want to have too many rubber trees in here. I just want to have enough that I never run out of rubber. And I'm going to be, as I said, I'm not going to be using tree sap. I'm going to use the actual logs and chuck them in the extractor and source my rubber from there, because that's a much more efficient way of doing it, considering the fact that you only get a limited amount of sap per tree. Well, you do get the same amount with the wood, but you get a lot more, so you're not exactly as limited as you were before. But what I might do, what I could do, what I am going to do, is probably just hollow out this whole mountain. Not the whole mountain, but a whole 3x3 high kind of around the whole outskirts. Kind of get my bearings for how much work, like how much room I've got to work with. And then when we have that, I'll probably just dig it out 8 in the center, 8 tall in the center, so that way we can set up our rubber trees there and have it kind of like as a, I don't know how to describe it. How would we have it? I'm thinking of some sort of like chip to kind of describe this, but I don't know, like an inflated, I don't even know. Nope. What's the pasta with meat in it? Ravioli. It's gonna look like a big ravioli in the side of a mountain without meat and or pasta. What the fuck is this? I don't even know. This is what a lack of vocabulary does to you. You start using fucking pasta as your source of information. But anyway, so what I might do, guys, since I'm mushed up in the brain right now, I might do a video cut, and when I come back, I should be able to have most of this dug out. I'll get my little tunnel man to keep going as we plow through this thing, and hopefully so far the recording hasn't been ridiculously poor. But we shall continue on, me and my turtle, as we dig off into destiny. I shall meet you guys back in a few moments. Alright, so if we skip a little bit into the future, you'll notice that I've done a fair bit of diggy. This is my little portal. Hello, how you doing? And that basically just gets me back and forth really easily. And I was just, what the fuck? What is it for? How does that even... Alright. Okay, this didn't work last time, but fuck it. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh crap. This is kind of working. Go in the portal. Oh yeah. How to get rid of mobs 101 right there. That was the best thing ever. But what I just did then in my little intermission was listen back to the audio, and I noticed there's a lot of popping, and I'll briefly explain why that happens. The short answer is that my dumbass had the microphone too close to my mouth, so I've repositioned it. Should be a little bit better. If not, I'm sorry. But as I said before, I'm ordering a pop filter from the Amazons, and it should be coming all the way from the jungle, guys. And what that does, you'll notice that through my P's, my B's, my V's, and those crazy little letters that just have so much flavor, you'll notice that my microphone sounds like I'm rolling it in dough or something ridiculous, and it kind of just muffles heaps. So I do apologize. I went and listened back, and I cringed about 10 seconds in because I heard one of the pops, and tech issues. I love them. But in a moment we shall see what we've done. Oh my god. Nature just doesn't like me. We'll see what we've done in terms of progress once I finish up these little bits. But I've actually got a really random topic for you guys. And the word of the day of today can be ramen, for a damn good reason. And I've been looking for new noodles to eat. New noodles, and I'm talking put hot water in with these things, let them sit for 2 minutes, and then eat them kind of noodles. Nothing like spend 20 minutes cooking this and that up. I'm looking for ramen noodles that are tasty. So if you guys have any noodles for me that you enjoy and think are tasty, please let me know. I'm looking to diversify my taste buds in terms of just mi goreng. So if any of you guys actually leave me ramen noodles comments, I love you so much. And if I actually end up buying it and liking it, I'll give you an internet hug and also a handshake. That could be negotiated. But anyway, this is what we've got currently, and I don't know if I'm going to have a lot of room to actually place my trees down. I should be able to get at least 20 down, that's my estimation. But to do that, I'm probably going to have to remove a lot of this out of the way. So we've currently got it 3 tall, and I'm probably going to have to bring it down to about here, or elevate it up a bit higher. But I probably will reduce the downside as opposed to digging the roof, because there's already not much of it left over. And I think this will look really nice. I'm not going to sprucify it as of yet. That's probably something to do in a later episode once I don't have so much immediate crap I need to get done. But I think this thing shall look fairly nice. But what are these words that I need? I'm not exactly sure how I want to record it. Like, I'm stuck in this situation where I'm in front of me, I have about half an hour's work, and to record an episode I need to keep it under half an hour. So what I might do, guys, is go ahead and meet you on the other end of this, and hopefully the audio quality for the rest of the video is a little bit better. But anyway, guys, I shall resume the video. We shall actually, what we're going to do, we're going to go over here, over to the village little roof here. I'm going to put a torch, just so I remember. And what we're going to do, we're going to watch that thing turn from 3 blocks tall to 8 blocks tall in a matter of mere seconds. So brace yourself, guys, it's going to be fucking amazing. And there we have it, magic. But anyway, I've been tunneling along with my pickaxe as well as my little turtle man digging by my side. And eventually we got what we needed, and I think this is actually only 7 blocks tall. But I want to test this out before worrying about another layer, because I'm probably going to dig away this whole layer and put some sort of flooring into it, and you guys are probably going to have to help me out with that as well. You got so much to do this episode. We've got ramen noodles, dragon nest, word of the days, and now the flooring. It's just all going on this episode. But obviously, if we're going to test if a rubber tree is going to grow, we're probably going to have to go on a little hike and find a sapling. Should be too hard with the jetpack, but it is a little bit low on the old power, so it might be wise for us to not use it overkill. And I think before we head off on our journey, definitely need to go to sleep, because as you saw before, you turn your eye for like 10 seconds and then there's just creepers everywhere, and they actually helped me excavate the place a little bit. But before I do anything, I probably will need to start making some more chests. As you can see, I'm getting loaded up with cobblestone really quickly, and it's getting hard to dispose of the stuff, considering the fact that all my chests are full. So what I'm going to do, probably going to make some of them now. And I really need to start making a storage room just for junk, like I have in my Let's Play world. Really handy when it comes to these projects where you just get a crap load of cobblestone. And I don't know if we have the condenser in this patch, and I'm not sure if it's even out. But oh no, please don't tell me. I don't know. What's the... Is that even anything? It looks like an... Oh, that's a gross recipe. I don't even want that in my life. Hopefully that isn't the condenser that was in TEKKIT. And I don't like that recipe. That's mean. But whatever the hell that thing does, it doesn't look like it's too friendly. But we've now got our bees just chilling, and we're gonna probably recruit Princess here to Commander. And a quick question I could probably ask you guys is what to do once my queen and or princesses die out, because that happened in my last beehive. I actually ran out of royalty and my beehive died. It stopped doing stuff and I got really confused, so now I only have one. And part of the other reason was because my beehive went to the moon. Bees don't like the moon, and I lost all my bees. And we're lucky to still have these ones in our lives. a tragic tale nonetheless. But if I don't have any rubber tree saplings, we probably will go hiking and we will grab some bones with us so we can just instantly bone mill it to find out. I probably could grab a few more, I don't need to be too stingy. And I'm looking forward to making a new mob trap, and I'm not sure if I will be doing it anytime soon, but definitely rest assured there is going to be a mob trap built at some stage, and it's probably going to be in the sky because they're just so effective. And the problem with like underground mob traps, I like them better, but the thing is, lighting up caves just takes 10 times more time than it like takes to actually build the contraption in the first place. So it's really not worth it in my opinion to be building a mob trap underground unless you really want it or really hate sky traps. I don't know, it's just way too effective in the sky to kind of neglect it. And I'm trying to figure out what the is this oil? What is this? What even? Oh, a light bug. I'm so disappointed. Here I was thinking that I've just discovered the greatest thing on earth in terms of oil, and then just bam, just insta dream shut down. And I'm probably a bit foolish of me not to use my rubber, what are they? Rubber boots? Long fall boots? My glitched boots of amazingness that allowed me to take 0 falling damage. But even though they're amazing and everything, I don't know if I want to use bugged boots. And I had people telling me that that isn't a bug and that's actually what they do. And I'm having a hard time believing that, but if that is the case, please let me know. I don't want to feel guilty using an item in the game that's meant to be there, but it's probably even patched by now, even if it was bugged. It has been a few updates since I last played, and hopefully it's patched if it was a bug. If not, I'll be a bit concerned. And I was just looking before, you may have seen it, how I opened my inventory before, I'm not quite sure if I did, but rubies are actually in the game, and I didn't actually check sapphires, but if there are, oh my god, I think I'm going to have to look for some sapphires and or rubies, because I'd really like some red swords. I don't know about you guys. The simple fact of just having a red sword is just fucking amazing. If you wouldn't want that, and I don't know if a ruby and or sapphire hunt is worth doing, but if you guys would like to see it, it's always an option. I can always bring that to you guys. Probably more of a walkie-talkie episode, but they generally go down fairly well. You guys seem to enjoy them, and is it even worth waiting here for more saplings? I only realistically need one, but I don't want to waste any potential saplings. So what I might do is just be really sneaky, wait here for about a minute, and I'll rejoin you guys. Okay, so if any of the saplings here were going to come out, they would have came by now. A lot of these leaves are probably going to stay here because of that tree trunk there, and I really don't know if I can be bothered cutting that down. But our jetpack is running out of fuel, and we really need to get back. I could use the portal gun, but I don't want to disrupt what I've got going on over there. I don't have Optifine installed. I really wish that was built into it. And if it is, I want my zoomie. I don't know where my zoomie is, but I want it. And what that could enable me to do is show you guys that I've got the portal on the side of that tree there. And I don't know, the thing is with portals, I always forget which ones are where. And see, the orange one is over here, and I would not have guessed that correctly. I would have put it down and completely screwed myself over. But now that we have oh, we got 3 of them. I didn't even see that. What the alright, I'll take it. Now that we have our saplings, nope, I don't even need that stick. I don't even know why I have a stick anyway in the first place. Okay, so we have everything that we need to check whether or not we've got enough space in the rubber tree farm. We'll probably begin construction of the thing in the upcoming episodes. It'll be a gradual project that I hopefully can get done fairly soon. In the meantime, it'll just be a really scrappy project that there we go. That's good. That's what I like to see. I don't want it to have too much room, but at the same time, because the problem with having so much room is that the trees get really big and you can't actually see the top of them. Like, you need to prop yourself on top of another block just to see the top. And obviously if you have it too small, the trees don't actually grow. So I think we've found a nice little number here. And before I start constructing it, you guys, what do you reckon is a good floor? Shall we have glass around the outsides? And shall we continue the theme of like redwood and cobblestone? I really like it, it's really cheap as well. And that's the biggest reason I picked it, was because these two block types are really easy to get in mass quantities, and they don't look too bad. I really like what I built there. I spent a few hours building that on the live stream, even though it may not look like it, but I did put a Minecraft blood, sweat and tears into it. Physically wasn't that demanding. I sat in a chair for a few hours, but I can't really complain about it. So yeah, this is our what would we call it? Our baby form of our tree farm. It isn't grown up yet, but in the upcoming episodes, he will develop into a nice young tree farm. And I really confuse myself sometimes. I just got a stitch for some reason. What the hell? But anyway, guys, we might go and not correct. What is even the word? Give our credit to our word of the day winners for last episode. I think we might wrap this one up for now, and hopefully guys thought it was funny. That's not. Well, I don't even know. That's not even the word I wanted in the first place. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the commentary, and all in between. But anyway, I'm gonna go check who won our word of the day for episode 4. Give them a big internet pixelated sign face, and I'll read you guys in a moment. So yet again, we have a repeat winner. And this guy, ninjaing the crap out of the signs for the 3rd time in 4 episodes. I think you guys know who he is already. I don't know if he's just really good or he's getting really lucky. But we need to switch things up, guys. You gotta lift your game. Word of the day for episode 4 went to XLoud Sound yet again. Congrats, my man. You're very good at this, I must admit. And also, XLoud Sound band. I just had to say it just so I knew how to spell it. Happy New Year's to all you guys. I'm recording this on the 1st. Correct that, the 2nd. I don't know, does midnight even count anymore? But regardless, Happy New Year's, guys. Hope you guys have an awesome year. And I don't know. Hope you guys had a good 2012 in general. But anyway, I think my time is up for now. I thank you guys for joining me in this episode of Feed the Beast. Look forward to the next episode coming out fairly shortly. If you'd like to leave me tips, suggestions, or anything else that means the same thing, please let me know in the comment section. But anyway, good luck for the word of the days for those who are going for it. And I guess I better bid you guys farewell. So take care, guys, and I'll catch you guys later for the next video.